Hi, folks. It is Saturday, the 28th. We're down here in the shop. We're cooking some wood. We're trying to bend some stuff for ship. We're back on ship again. And also, we got a chair that I'm working on, so we're boiling water to my left over here, and we're bending wood. That's our chore for this morning. Things are going well. We're staying in, not going anywhere, and being safe. So we're both healthy and staying close. Rudy is in good shape, and although he gets a little cranky if we don't feed him well, but we got a big bag of Rudy food in yesterday, so we're safe. We got coffee that is here, so we got coffee. We've got stuff coming in, being delivered off and on. So we're trying to be the best people we can. We've got 4 people, 4 deaths in Greene County. So it has reached us. We're trying to be safe. We hope everybody else is too. We hope this thing will pass fairly quickly so we can get back to kind of like normal stuff, which would be really good. So it really is. It's just a case of trying to keep your spirits up and do fun things. And we'll all get through this one step or the other. I worry about all you guys out there, friends, family, all you folks that are maybe either young or old. The young ones go out and do maybe silly things they shouldn't be doing, and the old folks are a little more sane, but tend to keep trying to do the stuff they should be doing. I mean, a lot of us have to work. I don't. I'm lucky, so we're doing that. The markets have tanked again. Actually, they started out Friday on an upside, and then kind of towards the end of the day, and it was really curious because it was really once the bill got signed in, you would have expected that the market would have responded in kind. But I think the market is just recognizing the fact that this is not fine. They're going to get their ass kicked one way or another, and so the market dropped another 900 points or so. So it was not a good day on the market. And actually, the curious part is that even though there's trading going on and the market is active and so on and so forth, for really almost, I don't know, I have to go back and take a look at the stats, but by and large, the thing that has been happening, and happening for longer than just the virus, it goes back even a month or 2 or 3 before that, where cash is leaving the marketplace. I mean, you can see that there are people who are really not just selling and buying or selling and changing their portfolio, they're actually bailing. And so that the markets in general have been, you can see people that are basically pulling cash out of the market. And so the question pops up, well, why do they do that? And it's because nobody trusts anybody anymore. And there are people that certainly have. Remember, everybody who's in the marketplace that actually deals with stocks directly or ETFs and a lot of those things are people that actually have some wealth. Most of the time, all us guys, you may have a 401 that deals with the index fund, and you're going to get your ass kicked because the index funds are just falling on their butt. But there are people who actually are active traders or investors that have real money and real stocks. We've seen over the past few months where they are bailing. They're taking cash. Now, the problem, I'm not quite sure, what do you do with your cash? Do you stuck it under your mattress? I've talked about this before. Or do you go offshore? I mean, are there banks in the Bahamas and, somewhere in Saudi Arabia or someplace like that where you can invest or put your money someplace where it'll be safe? I don't even think people are worried about making money. I think they just want to keep their money from being dissolved by bad markets and stupid government and, whatever the case may be, or even just the virus itself, as people essentially are trying to just protect themselves and protect their capital. So anyway, it's that kind of marketplace action that we're seeing. The only thing the best little joke picture I saw was Trump standing on the stage and somebody had, photoshopped in some masking tape over his mouth or some gutter tape, whatever you want to call it. And that was the funniest thing because, in fact, what we need to do is have him not be standing up there and talking, because he's a petulant child that has to be into everything. Everybody has to come up and kiss his ass. And if you don't kiss his ass, you are really going to be in trouble. The lady up in Michigan is in trouble. The governor from Washington is in trouble. So that it really is. We've seen over the past year on bills that need to get put through, that he wanted put through. We've seen political rivals, even in the Republican Party, that if they do not go to the Oval Office and bow and scrape and kiss his ring, he's going to come down on them like a ton of bricks. His tweets, you don't see it as much on TV anymore. I think that his people have learned to calm him down a bit on TV. His rallies used to be really fierce, and of course he can't have rallies anymore for a little while anyway, but he's been toned down on TV, but his tweeting is just grim. I mean, he strikes out on everybody that he doesn't like. And you can see where in the past year, where another Republican he didn't like for some reason or another, and he basically went in there and caused him to not be elected. So he is powerful because his base listens to him. And even though they probably shouldn't be listening to him, it happens that way. So when we're watching television and want to get good information from experts to tell us what's going on, what we get is, a petulant child who believes that he has to keep talking in order to make sure everybody knows that he is the responsible for anything good in this world. And unfortunately, he is probably the one who is responsible for all of the not good things that are going on. So this is not a good way for me to speak about our president, but I suspect that he'd be better off doing the presidential job and less of his own fluffing up of his ego. So anyway, that's forgive me for all of the stupidity. But anyway, that's kind of the way it is. It's a Saturday. It's a little rainy, a little sunny, and we're down here in a shop, Bendon Wood. So we're in pretty good shape. Everybody's safe here. Be safe there. Wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands. Okay, Greene County out. Bye-bye.